Hello everyone, this is MissShortieBrown with you, and I am currently today going to do an assignment. It's called Meal at Home, and it's for my third period food and nutrition class. So today I'm making about 3 appetizers, Chinese dumpling soup, mini wraps, and a shrimp cocktail with a twist. So now it's dumpling cocktail, if you could put it that way. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just chopping some tomatoes so I can make my mini wrap. Because as far as the Chinese dumpling soup goes, all I'm going to need to do is boil some water, add the dumplings, and add the ginger, add the lettuce because I'm using that instead of baby spinach, boil it all together. Add a little bit of soy sauce to the water, and you have a broth. As for the dumpling cocktail, I'm going to use leftover dumplings. So not 100% homemade. However, it is a good way to use up extra ingredients you have lying around the house so they don't go to waste. And the mini wrap is basically going to have a tortilla wrap with some cream cheese, some tomato, and half a strip of bacon lying on the inside. So as you can see, I'm just going to chop up some tomato. And everything is going to be made in small quantities to further maximize flavor presentation. Right now is after a little bit of minor cleanup, just lay clean paper towel on a plate, suck up all the excess oil from the bacon. That's good for you. Put the pan heated up. I put it around 6, 7 double elements for convection. Yep. And I'm only using about 2 strips of bacon because it's only for appetizer and I need the bacon for other things coming up later on in this meal. It's quite a big menu I have planned, so you can maximize everything. Which is the Italian bacon, and that is a little bit more fatty than the bacon. That mostly, when you look at it, instead of being a nice pink and white, whoops, pink and white color, you will have mostly white with very little. So I'm going to get back about 2 strips of this bacon, like I said, as an appetizer, then lunch. The wraps themselves are going to be fairly small. Put the bacon and put it off to the side. And you let those fry up. Since the pan is not really hot, you will have, I'm messing up on my list. Since the pan was not very hot, we will have to wait for a bit. And while that's going on, I'm going to get a pot of water. With water, and just have a bit of for my dumpling broth. Or actually before that, I was just going to boil the dumplings. So, these are on sale at the grocery store, pork and shrimp dumplings. Ingredients are fairly straightforward. So, what I want to do here is follow the ingredients for cooking them, boiling them for 3 minutes. After it's done boiling, I'll add my soy sauce to the water. might seem kind of weird. Use that. But I'm using it in the place of got that because with the cards, the more they open, the more flavor it'll just give in the cards. And because here it separates, you might have been able to tell this is a very amateurish cooking video. I'm filming using my laptop's webcam, and as far as prep goes, there wasn't much prep, but you always see on Food Network, for example, and their cooking shows, that they're always well prepared, they always like their food. No, I wanted to try something a little bit different. See, what would you do if you suddenly tuned into a cooking show and, they were experimenting for the first time, they didn't have everything prepared. To me, it just feels a little more real, as opposed to, everything tastes good, everything goes as it should, because it doesn't happen that way in real life. Like me, I don't exactly have proper knives. But, you make do. So, when people at home are just making do, but they feel like being a chef for one night or for a career, whichever it may be, I suppose this is a video for you then. So, my bacon is sizzling behind me here. My dumplings are boiling. They're not really boiling at the moment. They're just sitting in water. When they do start boiling, I'll count 3 minutes from them. Don't exactly have the right tools to work with here. So while that's going and that's going, all I need now are my tortillas spread with a little bit of cream cheese. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get my tortillas, and my cream cheese. Now, I didn't go with the regular cream cheese because I'm like, you know what, why don't we have more flavor? So I use chive and onion. What I'm going to do is open my package of tortilla. Make sure, for anything, you check expiration date, expiry date. It will save you so much food heartache. Don't forget to check up on your bacon. It's just a sad affair if your bacon burns. So now you want to take this tortilla, you want to fold it in half, and you want to just see, is half too much? Well, you don't know that. Because technically you're going to roll up the tortilla like this. Why did I fold it in half? I don't even know. So, when you roll it up, you see it like this, and you're like, oh, okay. Well, not you're like. I'm like, because I'm the one cooking. Oh, okay. Maybe half would be perfect. Cutting with a spreader is maybe not everyone's idea of how to cut properly, but I'm making do. And you know what? It worked just fine. So I have 2 knives. Now, I find one thing you have to always look out for is presentation. Is it going to look good when you put it on plate? So you always got to keep that in mind whether or not, hold on, I was going somewhere about something. You always have to keep it in mind, even though You're in the very early stages of your cooking. That's where the half came in. Rolled up, cut it in half, you get a half. Fair enough. However, me, for aesthetic purposes, I would cut off most of the ends. Keep that for later. Me, personally, I like, you have a smaller roll, looks like this. So what you want to do is, well, I did take this out so it could warm up to room temperature. However, don't know how that works out. You can just smell the bacon cooking away behind you, and you can feel the package not opening. Unless you're me, then you find a way to get it open. Smells delightful. So, I happen to have a spreader. Oh yes. Very nicely done. Take it, spread it. You don't want it too thin. That way you're not getting any taste whatsoever. And when you roll it up, if you look carefully at it, you can see that it makes thickness around the edge. So you just want to roll one up. Check on the bacon. Mine just so happens to be done. Put it on the paper towel. There's a lot of sauce. I mean, okay. I didn't put anything in the pan before that, but if you take a good look, yeah, that all comes from your bacon. Which isn't so bad because it helps fry it, but you know. Whoops. Oh. I won't set that on. Dumplings. Bring my bacon over. Now, what you're going to want to do is do that several more times with different rolls and use up your bacon. And tomato. I want to use up your tomato. If you happen to use up your bacon before your tomato, then just make tomato wraps, tomato and cream cheese. Alright, so I only did 2 for the time being, just to give you an idea. But basically what you want to do is take, not too much tomato before it overfills. Good couple pinches. Arrange it on the end of your roll. And take your piece of bacon and strip it. Not dirty strips. You have to turn mine out of the lettuce. This kind of strip. So now you're left with 1/2 of the bacon. You can break it up, do whatever. I wouldn't advise it. Then hold carefully and roll. Pushing when need be. And check your sides, but definitely keep an eye on your sides. So when you get to the end, take a little bit of cream cheese and spread it just on that little 1/2 inch that's showing and roll over it. That should stick it, and there you go. You have a roll. I can see the bacon, the tomato, and the cream cheese. So, what you want to do after that is get a plate and arrange it so. And so maybe you want to lie it down on the side, just in case something falls out, because this isn't presentation yet, this is just cooking and leaving it for later.